Hello friends, welcome to TMXing Adventures. Lisa here. This is a new recipe that's in the TM7 cookbooks, but you'll be able to make this regardless of what model Thermomix you have. So we're going to go straight into start cooking today. I am changing it a little bit. We're all out of normal sugar, so we're going to use a monk fruit sweetener. Oh, that has got a weird color going on my camera today. I'll fix that later. I'll have a play with that, see if I can fix it, but you can see it. First things first is some white sugar. I'm going to use a low carb sugar. I'm going to use monk fruit because that's what we have. Hoping you can't hear my dishwasher humming in the background. I got to say, I don't think I've tried monk fruit with this before, so I'm excited to give it a go and see what happens. It's kind of a spin-off of Fruity Dreams. If you are having your celebration demos at the moment for your TM7 arrival, you may have seen Fruity Dream in action. It's just beautiful. I love that tick off. Let's go next. All right, we're going to blend this down. We're going to make icing sugar out of it. 10 seconds, speed 10. Off it goes. Sugar plumes everywhere. Love this. Absolutely love this. I just remember it from my demo all those years ago and just blown away by it then and still am. Okay, frozen berries. I've got berries from last season's strawberry. Can you believe our strawberry season is just beginning already? Like we've been picking one a day off our strawberry plants already. Not enough to do this with, but enough that you can just have that sweet treat. And because they're home picked and homegrown, they've got that sweetness that you just don't get in a punnet from the store. Okay, not enough. Keep going. It does mean though that mine come with greens on top. The greens are edible and you'll never know they're in there. Okay, just got to make sure these are 8 months old. I've just got to make sure that they're not too stuck together, that they can't fit down the blade shaft. That's getting a bit too solid. Put that back in for another time. So 400 to 500 grams. I'm going to go close to 500 because this is going to serve 6 of us. A little bit more. So yeah, if you ever do buy punnets of strawberries, just freeze them with the green on. It's fine. They're edible. It's yummy. Okay. Well, when I say yummy, you don't particularly taste it. Like it's just looks like flecks. Okay, some lemon juice. This brings out the sweetness. So 50 grams of that. I don't think I'll have 50 grams. Hey, that's okay. It will bring out the sweetness. Very important if you do have store-bought ones. You could actually, and what I normally do if I didn't have this weird leftover wedge, is I actually cut the skin off. So you take the skin off the lemon and you just put the flesh in and it'll pulverize up with the fruit in a minute. Next up, let's blend it. So if you were doing this on a TM 3156, you would going up to speed 8 for 45 seconds. Okay, we're just putting it on the blade. Now I can hear that that's now hitting the sides. It needs a scrape down. Probably that 45 grams of lemon juice would have been helpful in here, would have made it a bit more runnier. Ooh, look at that. Is that called a granada when it's frozen shaved fruit? Because that's what we got there. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? It's not what we're going for, but yum. That looks delicious. And that's all that is, right? Frozen, blitzed up fruit. All right, we're going to keep going a little bit longer. So it did reset it. Now you might have noticed the silver button on the bottom of the screen that you can't quite see. You'll just have to trust me, it's underneath. It acts like your silver dial, okay? So I'm going to press play. It's reset the time. That's okay. What do I do with my lid? Put this back on. All right. We want it to be pasty, I think. I think that's what we're going for. When it starts getting to that annoying sound, it sounds like it's pretty much done. That one that sounds a bit like a lawnmower, that's how I call it. It's a lawnmower sound. Oh, so the bottom is getting good. Have a look at the bottom. It's pasty and the top is still a bit frozen. Now this is going to be different depending on your fruit. Like mango is always so much creamier. Also how cold your freezer is. This step may take a little bit longer. I'm just looking at the next one. Oh, that's yummy. Okay, we're not going to put that in yet. I want that to be smoother. It says sorbet texture. We'll go play again. These taste so yummy. Oh my goodness. The kids are going to love this. There it goes again. On a TM31, TM5, TM6, you might be able to put your spatula through. At 500 grams, there's a good chance your spatula will not reach the food. Oh, that's starting to look better. We'll do one more blend. 500 grams isn't usually quite enough. You can see it's kind of the level of the blades. So you're not going to get the spatula in. You'll have to do what I'm doing here, where you stop and scrape it down. If you had mango in here though, you'd be done, because it's just got a different water content to it. That's less water. All right, press play. This has got more iciness to it, being strawberries. It's so yummy. I think it's done. All right, we're going to stop. We're going to divide it now between 6 glasses. Actually, I've only got 5. That's terrible. Don't know how I'm going to make that happen. We'll see. Oh, stop. That's not what I meant to do. Skip. All right, let's have a look. Did that finish? Here we go. So, it's looking partially pasty. That's what we want. I'll show you. And so it kind of resembles ice cream. You could serve this as ice cream now. I'll just stir it in that top bit and let me show you what it looks like. Now it says place 2 tablespoons, approximately half the quantity, and then leave the rest. But that's what we're looking at. See that? Beautiful. I'm a bit concerned about somebody's going to miss out on this. Haven't got enough. Little rose gold ice cream scoop from the mix shop. They were once in there. I don't know what's there now, so I'm not sure if it's available or not, but about that much I reckon in the bottom. I'm just not sure. Gonna need to find another cup for the person who does not have one. Can't have one person missing out. I'm sure I have the right amount of cups of these ones too. These are actually antiques. These are from my great grandma. And yeah, I do love them, and I love that I can preserve their history on YouTube. I do love that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to grab something. All right, just want to make sure everyone gets one. Should have counted the cups before I started. All right, there we go. That one's a smaller cup, but with a larger chunk. But I'm going to taste it. Oh my goodness. It's delicious. So cold, but so delicious. All right. And that goes. Let's see what's next. Next, insert the butterfly whisk. So just a reminder, your butterfly goes behind your high set of blades. I can see the shiny point there. Can you see the shiny point? So I just got to go on the back side of that. Next, add 2 egg whites. Now I made something the other day with egg whites. Oh, hollandaise sauce. So we had hubby's birthday the other day, and they had yolks, so I've got the whites left over. So that worked out really conveniently that I could use this for this. Come on. So I'm just guesstimating what half of those were. It was 4 yolks in that. Go next. Let's whisk this for a second. It won't take long, and we're going to have this beautiful texture change. So let's press play. The magic of the butterfly in the Thermomix. So if you're watching on for the first time today, the butterfly is your aeration tool. You'll mash potatoes and air that up with them. You'll make meringues. The egg whites will whip up and do that. Fruity Dream soft serve ice cream with the beautiful butterfly. Even your 2 ingredient ice cream where you've got condensed milk and cream, you will aerate that. You will make butter with your butterfly, okay? It's a whisk. It always goes into smooth food though, okay? It cannot, once you put that in and you start aerating, it's not gonna cut your food anymore. So whenever you start to use that, it's gotta be the food texture that you're gonna wanna come out with. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. This is like so hard to sit here for 1.5 minutes and watch what this is gonna turn out like. I may I may stop it early. I may stop at the 1 minute mark because I feel like I want to show you guys. And it's really hard to do nothing. This is going to be a foam. This is going to be like a mousse on top. Okay, that's what we're doing here is we are whipping it up with that egg and moussifying it. Now, if you have somebody who needs cooked egg, all right, I would say to you, go and do Fruity Dream instead, okay? If you have a second bowl, you could actually cook up the egg white at 75 degrees and pasteurize it and then add it into this recipe. That's how we do it in that Fruity Dream, is it pasteurizes in that recipe. I'm trying really hard to be really patient right now. In your 2 minutes in your kitchen, you'd be going and doing other things, but I'm talking to you guys, just like I love sharing what we do in our kitchen with you. So, all right, here we go. I've got food on the screen. It is a waterproof screen in the sense of you can drop food and water on it and it comes off perfectly fine. It doesn't affect its use. Oh, I do love this. Have you seen when you go down, you just say back to current step and it pushes you back up there? There we go. That 2 minutes took no time. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I waited 2 minutes. That is phenomenal. Oh my goodness. How good is the Thermomix? All right, pause this thought. I got to get a photo of this. And I'm sorry, I don't normally do this on videos, but check it out. That doesn't happen. Well, it does happen a lot, but you know, just stop talking, Lisa, and take a photo. It's so good. Have trouble stopping and taking photos too, especially on videos. All right, so you know I still get nervous doing videos, guys. I know, after all these years, you think I'd just be like, just do it. Okay, I'm going to save that. There we go. All right, back to the video. Oh my gosh, how does that happen? 2 egg whites and like what? 150 grams of fruit was probably left? Or no, 250 grams. I'm just gobsmacked. Okay, what do we do? What do we do next? I want to eat it. Where's a teaspoon? Okay, add 3 tablespoons to each of the glasses, leaving remaining berry foam in the mixing bowl. I'm just seeing if I have, no, that's a small one. I have ice cream scoops that would be ideal for this, but not there. So in that case, we're just going to use this one and just go multiple times. Oh, I don't want to wreck that swirl. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. So 3 tablespoons, they say. So about, what do you reckon, that much? My goodness. That is just so impressive. Imagine having guests over for dinner and serving that up to them. Would they not be absolutely mind-blowing? That's just, I'm mind-blowing, and I love our Thermomixes, guys. Now, it doesn't matter what model, remember. I just keep reminding you that because some of you are like, oh, you're doing it in TM7. Yes, you can do it in your model, okay? Yes, you can. We've been doing Fruity Dream for a long time, and this is similar to Fruity Dream with more egg white and interestingly less fruit. So I don't know how that works, but it does. The Magic Thermomix, actually, and I'm really grateful for that. You know our Cookidoo platform, I was thinking about this the other day. There's not many times in life that you can pick up a book of recipes, like a recipe book, and be guaranteed amazing outcomes, right? Now on our Cookidoo platform, they are rated by you and those around you who cook with a Thermomix. So we are guaranteed success. If it is over 4 stars, other people have thought that this recipe is amazing, right? There's not many times in life that you have those circumstances where you're like, okay, I'm going to try this brand new recipe. I hope it works. But Cookidoo, if it's rated well, you know it's going to work. You know it's going to be phenomenal. I'm just putting some more out because I feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, but let's just put a bit more out. Alrighty, then I think we're going to add some milk to this. You could use an alternative milk if you need it to be dairy free. I'm sure mine are not going to be as pretty as the pictures, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm really grateful for Cookidoo. It takes that guesswork out because there's no guarantee when you pick up a magazine, oh my goodness, that it's going to turn out what the picture looks like, right? Mind you, let's be real. My photos don't look exactly like the pictures, but they taste phenomenal. Okay, 200 grams of milk. Seems such a shame to put it on top of there, but anyway, we'll follow the instructions because it's amazing. We know it's going to be amazing. Okay, next up, Oh, it's going to tick it off. We're going to whisk it again. Oh my goodness. The Thermomix just blows me away. I love that after all this time, 700 recipes I bring to you, barely ever have I repeated a recipe, and I keep finding new ones to make that just blow me away as well. Oh my goodness. This is just so wow. Now, if you live in Australia and you want a demo on the TM7, reach out. We can do an online demo wherever you live in Australia. You can buy one through me as well, okay? Do not go buy anywhere else. I will support you. You don't need to live down the road. You can live anywhere in Australia and I'll help you get the most out of your TM7, okay? Or TM6, 5 or 31 if you've got the older models, okay? Don't forget about you guys. I haven't forgotten about you guys. Remove the butterfly whisk. Ooh. So now it's like a thick shake, but like a smooth thick shake. Milkshake. Frothy milkshake. I don't know how to explain this. I am blown away. My goodness, I can't wait to have people over and make this for them because it's amazing. Now, let's see, serve immediately. Excellent. I'm just going to stir in the froth from the top. I'm actually really blown away by the fact that it's still frothy. My goodness. All right. I don't know how you finish this off. How do you make this pretty, people? Do we put a strawberry on top? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let's finish these ones off and then I'll hold it up and show you the final product. If you have not tried this, now you may need to be a bit tricky. TM31, TM5, TM6 people, I don't know if this will show up naturally to you because it's designed for the TM7. It's in the TM7 manifesto, which is the cookbooks for the TM7. So it may not be something that naturally shows up. You may have to go fishing for it on Cookidoo. Okay, but you need to do this. The next time you have people over, you need to present this to them for dessert because it is wow. I need more containers to make this in. The poor person with that little one at the end. Sorry, whoever gets that, whichever child comes in and takes that one. But I reckon a beautiful dusting of frozen strawberries on top. If I had that, that would be what I would do. But how amazing is this? How amazing is our Thermomix? I like honestly mind blown by what we make in our Thermomix and the fact that time and time again, I've never made this before and yet it works out perfectly. So check that out, guys. I'm just figuring out which one to hold up and show you the neatest one because, you know, neatness isn't my strength. But look at that, guys. Amazing. What was this recipe called again? Let's just check it out. Quick strawberry dessert, and quick it was and beautiful. Put this on your to-dos. When you do, let me know. I'd love to know you've made it and what you think of it and what you make. Imagine if you make it with blueberries or something. Dragon fruit, hot pink. Anyway, before it melts, I better go share this with the family. They're looking forward to it. Have a lovely day. Remember to share these videos. If you've got people around you with TM31, TM5, TM6, TM7s, they need to know they can make this in the Thermomix easily. All right, but otherwise, take care and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.